All right, welcome back to Split Decision. This week on episode 41, we're back. We got to recap UFC 300.
The greatest card to ever exist.
Definitely the greatest card to ever exist. The greatest card I've ever seen. The most excited I've been. Cool fight announcements.
Max Holloway's the BMF.
Max Holloway is definitely the BMF. 3 title defenses. Or no, 1 title exchange, 2 title defenses. It was a very fun weekend. We have top 5 athlete nicknames. And then we're coming at you with 7 of our own picks each to wrap up the week. Make it an even 10 picks a week to round off week 10. And that'll wrap it up. So let's go. Recapping.
Stakes and takes. So last week, we brought you 13 The whole UFC 300 card.
UFC 300 card.
No other sport.
Because no other sport was needed. No other sport was talked about. UFC 300 was everything we expected. I got a few wrong. You got a few wrong. You did better than me. I got 8 and 5. 8 right, 5 wrong. What'd you do?
I went 9 and 4.
All right. I got Jim Miller wrong. I got Marina Rodriguez wrong. I got Jalen Turner wrong. Those were in a row. That didn't feel great for me.
I got those same 3 wrong in a row, too, so I feel your pain.
And then I thought Calvin Kattar was going to win.
I got that one right. I had Aljo.
I thought Oliveira was going to win.
That's my other loss.
All right.
And that's it.
So
the only difference we had in our picks was the Aljo, Calvin Kattar.
Dude, and previous to that episode, we talked about it, and we actually... This is the crazy thing. When we're talking about fights, we don't do it beforehand. We don't talk about the fights. We're just like, hey, this is the fight card we're doing. And we talk about it pretty much live right now. Or whenever we're recording.
We agreed on everything.
We agreed on every single
I made
pick.
the last minute switch to Aljo.
That's what's crazy about
Thank
that.
God.
It's all often that we come with very similar picks and we come out with very similar records. So
Thank you, Funkmaster, for backing me up.
Yeah, he wrestle fucked the shit out of Calvin Kattar there.
He did.
But anywho, 8 and 5 for me, 9 and 4 for you. That brings the total stakes standpoints. I'm sorry, the takes standpoints.
Correct.
To 57, 34, and 2 for me. Christian, you're 59, 32, and 2, so you have the slight edge advantage right now. For the stakes portion of the weekend, I chose poorly. I did 2 and 3. It was, I hate.
What'd you get wrong?
You
picked almost every one of your wrong picks was your bet.
I got Miller wrong, Turner wrong, Oliveira wrong.
Oh.
And then I got Pereira and Prohaska right.
I went 4 and 1. I got Pereira and Prohaska right. Yeah. I got Lopez right. I got Figgy right. But I also picked Oliveira with you. That was my lone miss of my bets.
Not a bad week. I went down like less than half a unit total of it all because I just kind of went even. So 24, 14, and 2 for me total now through the, week 10 I think it is. Something like that. So it brings me to plus 4.94 total. Christian, you go to 24 and 16 total. So you got that slight edge there as well. Plus or minus 2.97 units. So it's pretty good. You've come back a lot. You got a rebound this week.
I had the minus 10 week.
Yeah, the minus 10 week hurt pretty bad. You don't want that, but you're recovering well.
Trying to.
We got 7 picks we're bringing to you this week because there's no fights, and honestly, we need we need to take a week to breathe because we just need to think about those fights and let those simmer for a week anyway. So it's good. Let's move on. We got 7 picks. Let's go by days. What do you have on Thursday? Anything?
I have nothing on Thursday.
All right, I got 1 on Thursday. Actually, I have 2 on Thursday. I'm sorry. I picked 2 NHL games. Do you have any hockey?
I have all soccer, no hockey.
Nice. All right, so I got the Sharks at the Flames. Flames are 3 and 2 in their last 5. They lead the stats in most categories, so I believe the Flames are going to win. That's number 1.
Flames over the Sharks.
Flames over the Sharks at home.
In Calgary.
We got the Ducks at the Golden Knights. Now, the Golden Knights are 2 and 3 in their last 5.
So these are like the last few games of the regular season of NHL, too.
Nice. Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Sucks for what I'm talking about.
So this could mean they're resting guys.
Yeah.
They've already clinched playoffs.
Didn't know that. This hurts. Anywho, 2 and 3 in their last 5. They also lead in most categories. So I'm also going with the Golden Knights.
Knights over the Ducks.
Knights over the Ducks.
Where are they playing? In Vegas or in Anaheim?
At home for Golden Knights, so in Vegas.
Okay. Defending champs.
And that's it for what I got on that's it for what I have on Thursday.
I got one Friday.
I have a couple Friday, I believe.
So my one Friday, we go to Turkey. I got Istanbul to be.
Everything for me is Saturday.
Okay, so Istanbul to be exact. I got Besiktas taking on Ankara Gucu. Besiktas 4th place in the Super League.
I'm gonna put those words somewhere around here.
I got Besiktas. They're 4th place in the Super League. Ankara Gucu is 13th. They played in December. They drew 1-1, but this one is in Istanbul. Besiktas home. Besiktas had a disappointing season, but I think they rebound. I think they get the dub. So I got Besiktas with the dub.
Besiktas winning. I'm surprised I can even say that at this point. But yeah, move on.
So that was my only Friday. So I got 2 Saturday, I believe. I got 2 Saturday.
Cool. The rest of mine are on Saturday. So give me your 2 Saturday, and I'll give you the rest of
mine.
mine.
So my 2 Saturday, I have Wolverhampton Wanderers, the 11th place team in the Premier League, hosting Arsenal, who's in 2nd place in the Premier League. Arsenal won in December, 2-1. I have Arsenal winning again. They have the best attack and the best defense in the Premier League currently.
Do they have like most goals for in the Premier League?
That's what. So the most goals for, least goals against.
Nice.
I have Arsenal.
Or is that what you just said?
That is what I just said.
Okay, but next time, can you say it in English? So like the normal people know?
You mean American, I believe?
Yeah, that's what I mean. American.
I have Arsenal going on the road, rebounding after the loss last week, beating Wolverhampton. And then my other pick is we go to Spain. I have Girona, 3rd place in La Liga. The surprise team of the year. They're hosting Cadiz, 18th place. So we have a team fighting for Champions League versus a team fighting relegation. Girona won 1-0 earlier this year. I think they do it again. I got Girona winning.
Relegation is still the craziest thing in the world to me, and I love it. I think it should happen in every sport.
It's the greatest thing.
All right, I got the rest of mine on Saturday.
The rest of mine are on Sunday, so give me your Saturday.
All right, so Saturday I got Nashville at Miami, MLS soccer.
Inter
MLS
Miami.
Soccer. Inter Miami.
Lionel Messi.
So as of recording, they're 1-2-2 in their last 5. They're minus 250 favorites coming in. They're first in goals for and first in assists. I think Miami's going to win, not draw. I think it's going to be a W in the column for Miami. From there, we're going not very far, just to Texas. We're going to Houston at Austin.
Is this Dynamo, also MLS?
MLS as well. Dynamo at Austin. I don't even know
Austin FC, I believe.
FC, yeah, that's what they are. 4-1 their last 5 is what the Dynamo are. They have the edge. They're minus 200 favorites on the game. I'm sorry, minus 145 moneyline favorites on the game. 4-1 in their last 5, like I said. They lead in goals for. I think they're going to win. Houston Dynamo. Major League Baseball, I got the Rangers at the Braves, the Saturday game specifically. Charlie Monton starting. The Braves team batting average at this point is .301, so it's first in the MLB.
You can just say 300. They're batting 300.
So they're doing pretty good. They just need to put together the sticks like more consistently. They've lost a couple high scoring games.
I mean, they're like 10-4. It's early in the season.
9-5.
They're doing great.
They're doing great, but they just lost a couple high-scoring games, which they really shouldn't have. That wasn't fault to the hitters at all.
Major League Baseball.
So I got the Braves beating the Rangers. Moving on to the Marlins at the Cubs. Cubs are leading in all categories. Michael Busch is 4th in home runs. He's on a hot streak, and I think the Cubs are going to win. And lastly, the Astros at the Nationals. Astros have a .273 batting average. That's good for 3rd in the Major League Baseball. 21 total team home runs, 5th in Major League Baseball.
But they're doing horrible.
But I think they're going to do like they always do and start putting things together. I know it's early in the season, but that's kind of what it takes. Knock the rust off with a few bad games, get back out there. Playing the already bad Nationals, or at least so far this season bad, I think Houston's going to win. So I got the Astros there.
All right, so the rest of my picks are on Sunday, so I have 4 picks left. First, we go to FA Cup semifinal, Coventry City taking on Manchester United. Manchester United has not had a great season, but they're taking on a team in the lower division.
Are they about to get relegated?
Manchester United is not, no. They're 7th place in the Premier League, but it's bad for them. The last time these two teams met was 2007, in which Coventry City won. But Manchester United, I think they're going to win this game. I got Manchester United. Then we go to Spain, the biggest rivalry in world soccer, El Clásico. Real Madrid, first place in La Liga, taking on Barcelona, second place La Liga. They've played twice this season. Real's won 4-1 and 2-1. Real's at home. I think Real gets another dub. Real Madrid with the win. Then we're going to go to France. We got the league leaders, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, led by maybe the best player in the world, Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe.
First place, as I said, in Ligue 1, taking on one of their traditional rivals,
Ligue.
Lyon. Lyon's 7th place. They've had
Excuse me?
Lyon.
Lyon. Oh, Lyon.
They've had a tough season. They've actually been playing well lately. PSG did beat them 4-1 earlier this season. PSG's playing at home in Paris. I believe PSG gets the win here. And my last game, we come all the way back to America, all the way back
circle it
to Los Angeles. The LA Galaxy, first place in the Western Conference, hosting the last place team in the Western Conference, San Jose Earthquake.
Do they have relegation in MLS?
They do not. That's one of the complaints about MLS is they do not.
Where would they relegate them to?
They have lower leagues.
Ooh, so they're just protecting them.
They are just protecting them.
Got it.
LA Galaxy, they won 3-1 actually last month over San Jose. And I think they do it again.
Oof.
I got the Galaxy. I think they're the way better team. So I got Galaxy winning. That's my last PYOP. All
right. Let's jump into the stakes, and then we'll sail off into the sunset and wait for next week. What you got for... You have any of your Thursday, Friday stakes?
I got one Friday stake.
All right, I got a Thursday. I think the Golden Knights are going to win. Money line's not out yet as far as the odds are concerned, but trust me, Golden Knights, 2 units, smash it, money line.
I got 1 unit Besiktas money line minus 140.
Everything else
That's
I have
on Friday.
is on Saturday.
Let's see, I have 1 on Saturday. My 1 Saturday is 2 units Arsenal money line minus 270.
2 units Arsenal. I don't know how many you lost on Arsenal, but they hadn't been many.
No, they've been reliable for me.
All right. Everything else I have, I'm going with Messi anytime goal scorer.
It's a nice pick.
Minus 175. So if he doesn't play or something like that, and it's like they void it, then it'll just be in the dash column because there's really no way I could update that any sooner. Houston Dynamo, minus 145 over Austin FC.
Okay.
2 units as well. 2 units on Messi. Braves money line, Saturday game over the Rangers. And the Cubs money line over the Marlins. 2 units across the board.
So
we're going 5-0 this week. You can go 5-0 as well. It's all up. I ain't worried about it.
My last 3 are on Sunday. I have 1 unit Manchester United minus 220.
Okay.
I have 1 unit LA Galaxy minus 180. And I'm putting 5 units on El Clásico. I got 5 units Real Madrid minus 135.
Okay. If you score that, you're gonna be up on the whole season finally. So
after a minus 10 unit week.
Good luck.
Thank you. And I think that we gave our stakes, we gave our takes, we recapped the great UFC 300, we gave our top 5. So I think that wraps up episode 41. So next week, we're going to go over our picks, give a little recap of our PYOPs. We have another Vegas card, another UFC Apex card, UFC Vegas 91, Nicolau versus Perez. So we're back in action with MMA, and we'll have a few more PYOPs to go over.
Sweet. So yeah, don't forget to head to splitdecisionpod.com. All the stakes and takes, top 5s. You can go check out all the podcast stuff. Like, subscribe, follow. All right. Peace.
See you soon.